All right, so we're here. We're gonna be doing a nice little special here today. Going over a lot of the patterns. What's been going on? What's been going on? What's been going on with the past week? So from the third, no, I'm sorry, take it back. From the 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th. So the market on the 11th, the 10th, whatever. What was the weekend? 10th, 7th, 8, and 7, 8, and 10. Okay. Opened up. So here with CAD, with the odd CAD, let's talk about the latest pattern. We're talking about pattern by pattern, I guess. I mean, there's one sitting dead center here. This one, we take a measurement. All right, we're gonna analyze this. So if you look here, this is the from top to bottom. Yeah, let's do this. Let's stretch it out. There we go. And this is what I'm looking at. You look at the 2.5. This came down. Didn't go past the negative 0.25. Bounced off. Tapped the 618. All right. Came down. This looks almost like another pattern up in here somewhere. But anyway, came down. Finished coming down, actually. Let me see if I want to analyze how the sentiment meter was looking on that date, going back to while all of this was happening. Okay, I'm gonna try to do it. I want to do it for each, but so this is gonna be a long video. Extending my screen here. We're doing the deep dive. KOFXS goes deep diving into harmonics. I'm going to start pushing more of the YouTube videos. More and more. I'm going to start doing that. I think that's what I should be focusing on. And while everything switches over, we wait. And we wait. Okay. We're here, finally. Everything shifted over. Now, I want to open a new page on my other screen, if I may. So, you're taking your Fibonacci, you're drawing it from top to bottom. Oops. I want to, let me bring up my data sheet. Bring up the records on the other screen so I can see what is what. Okay. So the date this formed, the 5th to the 7th. It's kind of 5th to the 7th came up, came back down. So it's a downward. It's also with a downtrend from the 5th to the 7th. 5th, 6th, 7. In odd count. So if we look at that date, what was the sentiment? Okay. So the buyer's sentiment collapsed. The 6th, 7th, 8th. I mean, it really, okay. And, okay. So when it came to the 8th, around this date, the sentiment went, more bearish. Yeah. Sentiment was more bearish. By the time this came to around here, this is when it went more bearish. And I think it was able to close this on the 11th when it became bullish. It was bullish for like not that long, just the 11th through the 13th, and then flipped again. And then I see that reaction. Okay. Well, the sentiment that day that we were having put out, we actually followed that. And I wasn't even watching this part of that graph that much, but I was watching more of the sentiment that I could read from my data that I gathered. Proprietary information. Yeah. 14th p.m. Hold on. AM, we had buyer, and then it flipped from AM to PM, the 13th. So it wasn't even 13th yet. And then it flipped right up in here. So, but anyway, if we look back, you know, we have this holding, you notice that when it hit the 618 here, it also was being, how do you say it, rejected by passing this point. It still was served as a resistance, okay? And this is why I keep my harmonics up, because this served, you know, you didn't really need to worry about the sentiment, because if you kept your structure, then you look back, you can see that this is going to be a barrier here, it's going to be a barrier here, which you see this came up. A barrier here, the green line, and then a barrier up here. You know, a resistance, okay? And then I have my settings that show, sometimes it'll just give you a sell signal, buy signal. That happens. Sell signal, okay? I got those popped up sometimes. I mean, do I trade them? Not all that much. I mean, it just depends on the situation. You know, I have it to have it. So actually, let me go back to odd cap, because I want to go through the time frame. So you have this, you know, the 2-hour time frame. All right, still have this pattern. You have this pattern that's still waiting to be closed here. In a 2-hour time frame, the sell signal just happened here, which is great because this collapsed down, and this is coming down to the 0.89660 area. If you go further out, there's that pattern there, the crab pattern that's been closed, fulfilled. Even more patchy, a lot of stuff I can delete. But even further out, go to the daily. It's been in a downtrend. Okay. The overall trend, boom, it's been down. It's pulled back up. Causing a daily buy, but this is being blocked here. I wouldn't even dare buy this unless this was breaking out above that line that I just gave you of this harmonic. Right now, this is in control. Unless it were to break out or something like that, which I don't see that happening at this point. But I expect this to come here, right? Then head on up to the 99816 area. Okay. The 1 week. Wow, imagine 2031. Will I be alive by then? Okay. A, B, C, D, close. Close. I don't think it's going to worry about too much of a distance. I mean, sometimes they come back to go even to the top of this. So it's possible to go that far. Yes, it is possible. It is possible. Then we move down to the 45. ABCD pattern that was fulfilled.
Are you a trader? Then you'll love Connect One Forex Signals, a leading signal service dedicated to providing the best trading entries and exits for traders. We have the highest reward to risk ratio in the industry, and our pips gain is as high as 1,200 pips in one trade. You don't need to do anything, just set it and forget it. We'll do all the heavy lifting. We also teach how to trade successfully using what we call the RSAI Blueprint strategy. Our strategy is based on harmonics, but we also use them in other ways besides just buying and selling to target. Receive signals, learn new techniques and innovative trading systems to bring you to a new level of training and profitability with Connect One Forex Signals. Sign up for a free trial at connect-1-forex-signals.multiscreensite.com or join our Telegram group at t.me/KOFXS group for group chat.
Okay, there's one here. That's come back inside. Okay. To come back up to this here and probably continue its way down. You take the top to bottom. Let me just stop here at the 382 level. Didn't complete. Looks like it's probably going to come back. It's inside the T5, I think. Is it? Yeah, it is. Inside the 0.25. All right. That means that it's still in play. Quick buy, or you can put a sell limit right there at 0.9393514 to carry that down. Okay. It's 15-minute chart. Not crazy about it. But you can. I mean, it's okay. So that's down there. Let me go down and make this one known. All right, back to my main one, which is my hour chart. So, you have that volatility. Situation here on CHF is buying it, selling it, whatever. We're done. All right. Did a double bottom. All right. Perfect double bottom. This is actually a harmonic pattern, but anyway, double bottom. And this thing was fulfilled right away. You look at the angle of it. Okay. Very good angle. Came up in here. This line. That's where I would buy. Some would buy it here, but me, I would buy it there. And it's right back there. Either one of these lines is fine. Take my measurement tool. Okay. So came back in with a 0.25 area. All right. At that point, it's pretty much trapped, headed back up. Each time it breaks a line, higher and higher chance of hitting this point at the 618. So you have a nice good chance at making some cash money real quick. Good 77 pips trade right there on odd CHF. We'll zoom out. We find more harmonics that formed and closed already. There's nothing I can do about that. Zooming out further. This thing has been in a buy the whole time. Look at that. Just hold, buy and hold, man, straight up. Here pattern, there pattern, everywhere pattern. It's the 1 day. One week. Oh yeah, see, I forgot that I found a target up here. So buying it. Well, hey, follow the week. It says buy. Follow the week. And stay in it all the way up to 1.07898. It could range. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it can do that, and then you can short it, whatever, or you can wait. Break out above here. You could do that. So I'm getting in on the buy, looking for this number, looking for this one, and then this one, just to go down a little further. Boom, boom. Yes. Okay. Buy, buy, buy. Telling you to buy on the 45. Same thing. So, one here. I don't care about that. All right. So, but you've seen it. Larger time frame. Large buy on a larger time frame. That's what you're going to be doing. You want to follow the larger time frame, guys. Always best to follow the larger time frame. The smaller time frame can say sell, and that's fine. But the bigger time frame says buy. I mean, ultimately, that's what it's going to be. JPY, it's been in a buy, a normal buy, not a strong buy. And it's just been consolidating. You can see here that it's just been going into this pattern, which probably I think it's getting squeezed and it should lead to a breakout. But I think after this break, because it's kind of long, so it should be something like this. It's going to be a pop to hit my target and then drop. So I believe it's going to be something like this. You know, you'll have that little retest or whatever. Something like this could be shifted over or whatever, but this is generally what I could be stretched out. Whoops. No, could be stretched out a little longer. One of these. Yeah, won't not whatever. One of these things, and then and then do it something like that. I think. I mean, you're talking what, May? Yeah, it's gonna be definitely in the May. Um, Somewhere in there, man. May 1st, middle of May, something like that. I think it's gonna top at 97,122. You know, that's just me, my prediction for that. Higher time frame. See what's going on. What's going on? I mean, that's that. Nothing else to really see there. On NZD, let's see. So on NZD, let's say it left that open. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Well, it's kind of the same thing, except the harmonic is, well, I had two there, so it's the same thing. It's all in. No, JPY, the one we just looked at before. Hold on, I'm gonna adjust this. Let's switch back to the other. It's just a single screen. All right. So we got the 3 hour, the 3 hour. Same thing as the JPY. Same thing. Jump to the week. Week still in the sell. Sell, sell, sell. The daily. I'm not seeing other harmonics pop up or anything I haven't seen. But, oh, you know what? Look at the daily. This breakout here. And this thing's coming. Oh, yeah. Starts to get weak. See, this trend, right, is strong. Okay. It said to buy down there. It said to buy. Oh, buy the breakout. Yeah, we do buy breakouts right here above the harmonic. And then it comes here. See, look at that. Look how the price, right, is right now being held right here by this level of resistance. Isn't that something? Quite interesting. Glad I came back. This thing's being held. It's being held up. This thing's being held up. So that's resistance right there. Got knocked back down. See that? See, these harmonics are very, they control this thing, man. I'm telling you. It's kind of confusing a little bit seeing that. I still don't like dotted lines. Anyway, so that's being held. This is resistance. I don't know if it's daily or what, but it's resistance. Or whatever. I'll spell it. Resistance. That's the level of resistance. Could come here and get knocked back down again. I mean, doesn't that match this? This came up and hit this. That's another 240 pips.
Connect One Forex Signal Services allows traders to take advantage of market trends to grow smaller accounts into larger accounts. No need to rush to capture a 50, 100, or 150 pip signal, because KOFXS signals are between 200 and 1200 pips. Here's how it works. When you look at the signal, it'll have an open price, a stop loss, and a target, with additional information about risk-return ratio, potential pips, and explainer video for the trade. If the trade gets stopped out, you can either wait for it to return to the open price, or you can take a second signal that's going to have an even greater return with the same target price. Our special strategy for calculating price targets is what separates us from other services out there. Take advantage of large trend movements and start on your way to success with KOFXS Group. For more details, visit our website or join our Telegram channel for a free trial.
Possible pop up, then drop. And this one, what is this? This like the correlation difference, or is it just, not even relatable? Not even the same thing. Close to even being the same thing. up here. So here, it's like a smaller distance of just 43 pips. You know, when USD JPY moves 100, does this only move 20? Or I don't know. So, but anyway, would be interesting to see how this does. I'm curious to see how this thing would actually not even showing up. Why would it be over? Why isn't it just on it? Oh, because it doesn't end. It's a limited it's not one of these things. Oh, okay. I'm like wondering why so it's not the same type of line. I should have a line that's one of these and then type it. Or whatever. So on NGD, on SGD, telling you to sell on the 1 hour. This came back inside this harmonic. Could be headed down to this point. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, sell for sure. Yeah. Follow that. Sell for sure. Um, mm-hmm. Let's see if we see anything elsewhere. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So anyway, so that's that. I don't see anything else for it. USD, same thing as the SGD. It's just, oh my God, I have so much more writing on here. So much more. Really? And it's on the 1 hour? And then you got a lot of sharks and double tops. And oh my gosh. This Intel is heavily traded. When it's heavily traded, you get all this stuff. Oh boy. Then a double bottom is violated. It's under this. There's too much, man. There's too much going on, man. What's the larger time frame say? Hit that 618. Hit that. Yeah. Saying to buy from here. Telling you to buy. Headed up to here. I think that the larger time frame is definitely correct. I don't see a harmonic that can kind of give me a little more assistance on the matter. It's just this one. You know, probably won't be trading it. CAD CHF. So we had the buy, we had the up here still being controlled. This is resistance. This one, if I back all the way out to the weekly, we got this major pattern. You know, it's doing all this stuff. I already hit the 618, but later on it comes back to come all the way up here. Then we have a larger one that's way up there, 110. Whew. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my gosh, just all the notes. And this is staying inside of my area that I drew out. I said it should stay in. It's following it. So it's a good short opportunity. Absolutely. That's good short opportunity. Then a buy down at the bottom of 7-1. Came up here. Oh, just catch JPY. Yeah. Bullish. Bullish. So did it hit, it's about to hit my target of 100,960. Very close. Very close. Very close. Very close. It's nice to see it hit those targets. Real nice, man. Come here. Boom. Hit the target. Look straight to it. So expect this to later come down to here. So once it hits here, you know, we get ready for the big short down to 77. Eventually. So it probably won't be for a while. So won't be for quite a while, another month or so, I think. If it happens sooner, then I'm happy. I'd rather have it sooner than later. So here, expect this to top. It'll be resistance, confluence, right? And for the drop. Hit that, you know, stay around for a while, drop down. I know so many drawings on these. Oh gosh. Just the way it is, man. This is how I do it. Okay, so then we had the double bottom. Bounced off that double bottom. Beautiful. Nice bounce off right off that double bottom. Start to head back up. It's inside of this again. That means this is under control. See the line? It means this is now in control. Support down here, right here. You can, you know, buy that on up to the 159 until it breaks support, which is right there. So you want to get close to this as you can. All right, so you don't have much leeway to know that the price is, you know, headed down further or whatever. So, it's in a 4-hour. It's just too many drawings. It's too many drawings, man. Good, glad that closed. Oh my gosh. Real cat. So, not too thrilled about it. It's just kind of, whatever. Down, down, down. That's what I see. Just so chew. On the daily, the weekly, a lot of drawings. Just so much work. Drawings. At the bottom there. Look at that. Wow. The monthly. So, we're kind of rocking and rolling now. ULCHF, buy, comes up here, goes down here, comes here. This almost looks like a pattern, doesn't it? Comes up, comes here. You know what? This actually, let me see if this really was after all that time. So here came back. Alright, so I think that's kind of just, that's weak. It's a buy, but trend's weak. Just coming here with this harmonic, we see that the trend was just quite bearish. Here. So, I mean, it's just, constantly just going back and forth, whatever. But, alright, any other harmonics found along this thing? Nope. Oh wow, this didn't get filled here. Up here. This wasn't filled. Up here. There's so many left open. Must have just really, this area had such a strong downtrend happening, strong downtrend. Here you have the uptrend. So, oh, follow the arrow. Oh man, I put that arrow there like a while back. Yeah, follow the arrow, man. Wow. Wonder what video that's in. I follow right along my arrow as if I drew it afterwards, right? It didn't sell, so we were told to say to sell. So let's jump up to the 4 hour. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Didn't see that. With the crab pattern there. That's why you gotta check all time frames. All the time, Here. Nice short. Then it formed another pattern. Here. And this trend was just strong. So it's just kind of did a quick pop to the 618 and then just dropped down. Just took off, Let's look at the weekly. Is that a daily? It's fulfilled. The weekly. This should come up. It should come up here and hit this target. Yep. That ABCD extension's gonna hit this target. Okay. Let me zoom in just a little bit. Oh, that's not a zoom in, that's a measure. Zoom in a little bit. So this should be just like that. It should go down and then right back up. So this is a good, excellent place to buy at this point. You can buy that Euro GBP, draw our arrow going back up to this point here. Okay, and even continue, you can continue down, it's fine. On its, weekly chart. But this is going to be, it looks getting weak, right? It's starting to kind of do this. So it could just head higher. Who knows? We can get it to here and make a lot of money anyway. So we can definitely get ready for that because you can see how it's slowed down. You know what I mean? It's just slowly gonna just head back up. It's going to be slow. It's going to be slow. See that sharp angled, well, I was matching the other side. You see how flat it is when you stretch it out, right? Kind of looks more angled when you consolidate. So, the Euro GBP, Euro JPY, same situation for this one in the yen pairs. I did not find the top of this one, the actual number. Maybe here, maybe 140. I'm gonna keep on moving from the yen pairs. They're all the same at this point. And then this began to turn around. Double bottom formed. It bounced off that double bottom, following like a nice little channel here going up. That's your NZD. So much traded it so much. Let's see if we go to the daily. See what we find. Oh yes, see, I forgot I even drew these. We're waiting for this. Waiting for this. So we've still got targets down below. It's under the control of this right now. So it's at least heading here. Here is at least heading there. That one's under control of this over here. Interesting. So we may have some more downtrend here. Yeah, we could see more downtrend. I wanted this thing to come up, but okay. It is what it is. Euro USD coming up next. All the notes. Oh wait, did it tap that? Hold on. Did it just tap that? Let me stop. Talk like that. All right. What? I didn't even know this. It tapped my target? No way. It tapped the target? Know how long I've been waiting for that? Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. I can't see it. It just, oh my gosh. What's that like what is it? It's like, so how am I going to measure this? Yo, it was 10 pips, 10 pips from the line I made. 10 and a half pips. 10 and a half pips from my target. I mean, I set this target, God, man, December. It tapped it. It just, doop, and it did exactly what I told. I was talking to Travis. I said it's gonna tap it and take off. So we're in a buy now for Euro USD. Sweet man. We are in a buy. It tapped it. 10 pips, that's fine. 10 pips is fine. 10 pips off from a freaking 1,000 pip away guess. I'll take that any day. That's good enough for me. This is now in a buy. That's it. Your USD has bottomed, headed to the top, and we're going all the way up, man. All the way to heaven, heaven. You know, I'm talking about 80s. All the way up to 12238. It's gonna be a long trip though, so buckle up, Buttercup. Let's see if anything new formed. Oh my God. I forgot about this monster. We're going to 1.22070, man. Never mind. Yeah, it's going to be a long trip to the top, man. It's going to be a nice long trip to the top. We're talking what? 1,500 pip, 1,400 something pips. Nice long ride to the top. So, I mean, I get the bottom now. I think about which account I want to put it in. Just leave it in there. Yeah, I definitely want to make a note of that. Wow. I didn't even know it hit. I didn't even know. Yeah, so that's the big kahuna. 1,400 pips, buy and hold. Just leave it in there forever. Several months, man. All right. But it's gonna take a long time. That's all I'm saying, man. So put it in some other account. If you can leave it, forget it, and then forget it again, and then have amnesia. Come back later and you'll be like, oh, I've got money. All right, so moving on to GBP AUD. GBP AUD. Started buying this thing. Stay in there, man. Stay in there. This thing is telling you. It's telling you correctly. Let's see the daily. Daily. Got a little turn around, man. Oh, look at harmonic, yeah. But that's fulfilled, you know. That's done. That was actually should have had the line down here. Oh shoot. This line's supposed to be here, not up there. Whatever, man. You can't get them all right. It's supposed to be right here, man. Anyway. So we know that thing's fulfilled. So you see why GBP AUD was dropping. Okay? It was dropping, just trying to fulfill this crazy thing here. And it was on the weekly, and I forgot about it. We were still shorting it anyway, so it didn't matter. 1H moving over to the 1 to the same situation. GBP CAD. Let's look at the weekly. Just jump back up to the weekly. And there's one. Oh yeah, that was already fulfilled by this. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. You know that buy headed back up. GBP HF, same situation. Let's look at the weekly. See what we see on the weekly. And nothing special. Oh, here. I forgot about this. This daily. So this should continue to head down at that lower target of 1.16736. Check the chart. Yeah, it is on the chart. So, GBP CAD, GBP JPY. Same situation with the yen. Blah 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 blah. You've heard it all before. GBP NZD. See what's going on with that one. A turnaround happened back then, buying it just like it was buying a bunch of other stuff. Look at the daily. Double bottom. Let's see what the weekly looks like. Okay. Oh. That's why. Ooh, getting pushed down by that. Okay. Alright. I see you. And then this, yeah. Getting pushed, passing the double top there. Headed up to the one, actually further than that. Sorry, GPNG is going to the 208, 278. GBP SGD did some crazy shit. Man, this was something else, man. But hey, you know, this is an exotic pair, so it's gonna just some crazy moments and just pop. Got it on that harmonic right there. Made money really fast. 4 hour. So that hit that 18618. And then later it'll come back. It's gonna fulfill here and also up there. This one on the monthly. What do we got? Anything special? Anything worth noting? Do I see something? Something here that fucking grabs my fucking attention. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Yep, there it is. That sucker right there. See that? This is where it's coming to. We got a crash coming, guys. There is a crash coming. Yeah. So this in this roll right here. Let's head it down. Bounce. It's probably, yeah, 618. We'll see what it does. Not in it right now. This thing's been in a downtrend for quite some time, man. Saying it doesn't trend too long. Yeah, it doesn't trend long. That's pretty long. This is pretty long trend, man. Going from June all the way to October. Then taking a breather and continuing further. It's kind of long, you know? Even further. Yeah, it's even further. It's just, yeah, it does trend for quite a while. I mean, look at this. I mean, you look at the daily. I mean, that's the trend, you know? Wow. Absolutely. Trends a lot longer than the Forex, that's for sure. Let's see. Okay. So, the daily, boom, boom. Gonna come down here, fulfill this point. That's the next move. Then hit down here, come back up all the way up. That's what I think it's gonna do. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think it's gonna do. NGD CAD, the month, the weekly. Nothing crazy. The big kahuna is the Euro USD hitting my target. That's the big kahuna. That bottom target. That's the big kahuna. NDD CAD. I mean, I don't really trade the New Zealand dollar that much, man. On, you know. Okay. So it's kind of the same situation. Oh, wait, we already did this. It's a lot of drawings. Same situation. And that's JPY. Same situation. NZD, USD. Curious about this one. Oh my God, there's so many harmonic. Oh, it's just over traded, man. It's just over traded, man. Harmonic. Comes here, hits 618. Probably continue. On up. Yeah. There's so much. So many formed there because there's so many people trading it. There's so many harmonics. This one's about to close. So it's headed up here, yeah. Alright, so it's headed up here at 0.97. Past the 124. Alright, so what's the real target on USD JPY? I mean, what the hell is the real target? I mean, past my target already, which is here, right? And it's breaking beyond that, which is really impressive. The data doesn't go back far enough. They're going back to 2003 levels. This is it. That's the top right there. 120. I mean, we're going for 128. We're going for the high of 128,920. So that's it. It's going to be put on the list. The 128,920 is going to be on the list, on the sheet, on the spreadsheet. And that's that. So I'm out of here. Peace.